This is what you cook.
Hey, I'ma die this way, nigga. I swear I'ma die laughing, nigga. For that nigga slime on his shit, nigga. I said, that's how nigga be all that.
Look, y'all, we got Pac in the house tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's the Pac, man. It's the man right here in the house. Right here. Yeah, thank y'all so much, you know what I'm saying, for clicking on this video. We are on the road. We did just react to Dancing Machine by Michael. We did react to Baby Monster. We did react to Rap God by Eminem. Now we got Pac in the house, you know what I'm saying, with changes coming up right after this, family.
Hello to the big step, but never lose account. Venting in the safe house. Venting in the safe.
Can I vent on my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems.
Alright, let's get it. Alright, let's go, Pop.
Changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being born, even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm
Wheel it! Hold up, wheel it, hold up. That's the way it came in, like.
Come on. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being born, even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch.
He said, I hate being poor and even worse, I'm black, bro.
I'm tired of being born, even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch.
You said, and even worse, he black. And it's so fucked up, y'all, because we are the chosen people. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and say, oh, God doesn't see color. I'm not talking about the color. I'm talking about on the soul level. You know what I'm saying? As a people, we are the chosen people. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the struggles we went through, you know what I'm saying, of everything that we've been through to get to the point where a lot of us are in love and acceptance of ourselves despite the hate of our skin color in the corporate world, America, you know what I'm saying, in the United States. I'm not saying America, because corporate is the United States.
Oh, shit. Wait.
But as a people, like, he said even worse. That shit is crazy.
Give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill him. He's a hero. Get it.
Then he said cops, about that cops line. You know what I'm saying? We gotta realize as a people. First of all, you gotta think white and black is a political status. First of all, let's have that. You know what I'm saying? Understanding. Whether you agree with it or not. You know what I'm saying? Show me proof. You know what I'm saying? Show me proof. It's a status. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we have to realize, okay, if that's a status, then what is our actual ethnicity? Not African American, because we not from Africa. You know what I'm saying? This is the original land that we were from. We indigenous gods and goddesses. Some of us might be an angel, whatever you want to call yourself, but we're indigenous people to this land. They don't want to, you got to think what the word Negro means. Negro is black in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? The color black, my jacket color. So if you're not the color of my jacket, and you're not the color of this sign right there, then you're not white and you're not black. But you can say that you are just because of the political status behind it. Just like Kodak Black, you're like,
my name Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white.
My name Kodak Black, I might fuck your white. But that's not the point. My point is, we have to understand that on paperwork, we are dead. A lot of us are dead. Our parents signed the birth certificate, and with doing that, you signed, went through a whole process, and bottom line is, on paperwork, you dead. So when you encounter an officer of the United States Corporation, they see you as you're dead unless you have the proper, you know, paperwork that you can show them. A lot of people like to show them the passport with the citizen/national, you know what I'm saying? You could get right with that. And you can use that for a lot of stuff. But for the people who every day on the block, you know what I'm saying, telling you grew up in the hood, you don't know that on paperwork your mom signed over and that you was dead. And she didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and, oh, my mama, I blame her. Nah, don't even be mad. Just use it to your advantage and just be aware of it. But you can't use it to your advantage if you're not aware of it. That's what I'm trying to tell us. Like, we got to be more aware of the stuff that we are on paperwork, for one, because that's all they look at, and go from there. Because that's the first thing. Like, we was born citizens of America, and by the time your mama signed that birth certificate and you got that new birthday on your birth certificate and you got that all-cap straw man name, everything just went left. Everything went left from that. All of a sudden, you just became this government entity, this object.
Okay, bye.
To the kids who the hell cares. One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them, don't let them deal with brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said.
Hold up, one more thing, y'all. He said one less hungry mouth on the welfare. I'm glad he just said welfare, because that all ties into you knowing who you are. If you know who you are, then you know that you are a natural born person above land, not dead under the earth. You know what I'm saying? You're a living vessel. So when you're on welfare, even though we shouldn't even have to be on welfare, we got to realize that the U.S. corporation is in debt to us through a lot of things. I can't speak on every single thing online. You know, if you want to have a separate consultation, definitely do hit me up on my DMs, hit me up in the inbox, and we can have this deeper conversation. But I'm gonna just touch on the surface a little bit. We are we are basically set. Anything you need, your bills is prepaid. You just gotta know how to access your funds. You have to know you are not a citizen of the United States, meaning that you are an agent. You're working a federal job for the government, unless you are. But 9 times out of 10, if you're a regular everyday person, you haven't been working that type of job your whole life. You 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? You chilling. But that's how they have you listed on paperwork. So when you go and you apply to these government things, guess what? It was already your money. It was already your money. So they got us feeling bad for using our money, even with EBT. EBT is coming out of your certification. Let me just look. That's your shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel bad for getting free stuff because the corporations are in debt to you. You know what I'm saying? You might not believe it, but your ancestors did do a lot of shit that got you in a place where you should be, but you ain't been educating yourself about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You letting these Caucasians tell y'all what to do. Not no, you know what I'm saying? No shit, you know what I'm saying, to my Caucasian supporters or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know it's love, but when I'm talking to my people, y'all know I'm talking to my people. So don't let them make you feel bad for using benefits that is already yours. You know what I'm saying? The shit is due. You know, so when our ancestors traded in all that gold that we had back in, damn, man, 1933. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that was the year that they had the gold returns and all that. The same year that happened is the same year that they became in debt to you, and everything that you are owed, you should be getting paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in the process of educating myself, y'all, so don't really quote me, do your own research, but I'm just letting y'all know that you shouldn't be spending your own earned money, is what I'm saying. Everything should be prepaid by now. But we gonna get there. Into
the hell cares. One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them, don't let them deal with brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back.
Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other.
Ship them, don't let them deal with brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead.
So now they starved you out. Now they gave you guns. Make you think it's cool. That then they gave you this low vibrational music to make you think it's cool to go out here and kill your own people. Devil working hard, Satan working hard, y'all.
I got love for my brothers, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes.
Hey, but you know who working harder though?
Y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit though.
See me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers, and that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I let it go back to when we played as kids and things changed. That's the way it is. Come on.
That's just the way it is.
Things will never be the same.
Was that a hi-hat? Is that a bell? What is that? That's the snare too.
That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. I want to be, only way I've been practicing my whole life to live my life is to be responsible for what I do. I don't know how to be responsible for what every black male did.
And some people can't even do that, Pop. Some people can't even do that.
No, yes, I am going to say that I'm a thug. That's because I came from the gutter and I'm still here. I see no changes. All I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. We under. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Guilty makes the wasted. Take the evil out the people that be acting right.
Yo, the way he walked out that courtroom is just crazy. Yeah, they crucified this man. They basically did what they did to Kyrie, Kanye, Left Eye, Dr. Sebi. That's what they did to Pop. Nipsey Hussle. I could keep going. I could keep going.
Faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. We under. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place.
Aaliyah.
Guilty makes the wasted. Take the evil out the people that be acting right. It's both black and white. It's
Bernie Mac, like, bro, if you coming out trying to snitch on these people, not even, I can't even call it snitching at this point. Like, if you try to expose these people, that's what they do. Like, they have you in their courtroom 24/7. That's just a red flag right there. They take your money overnight. I'm laughing, but that shit is clearly not funny. It's just funny that, you know, it's right in our faces, but we don't see the shit, and we like to rather kill each other and use all that gangster energy on each other when we really supposed to direct that dragon energy on the opposite side of where we fighting. But I'm not even gonna say opposite at this point, because I know we all one. You know, I have that understanding of myself that, okay, even though I don't agree with it, I can accept that it is still the experience that God want us to have. I'm gonna just say it like that for the simplest terms, you know what I'm saying? We all one, so it's like yin and yang type stuff. So yin and yang, even though it look opposite, it's a full circle. That's all I'm saying. So I mean, it's part of the evolution. That's all I'm gonna say.
And the only time we chill is when we kill each other. It takes skills to be real time to heal each other. And although it seems evident, we ain't ready to see a black president. It ain't a secret of concealed the fact the penitentiary's packed.
Look, MDLA don't care if the president white, black, Caucasian, indigenous, as long as they. I kind of want indigenous, but I'm saying, you know, they tried to trick us with that Obama stuff, and what did Obama do? You know what I'm saying? He just got more people locked up, I think. You know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. Shit. But, you know what I'm saying? That is clearly not the main thing. We need to start being responsible for ourselves overall. Fuck having the one person represent everybody. No, represent your household. Represent your city. Yo, you know what I'm saying? But it only got to be one person. It could be a group of people involving the citizens. Like, it's so many ways we could switch the tables over right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, today. You know what I'm saying?
Try to show another way, but it's staying in the dope game. Now tell me what's a mother to do. Being real don't appeal to the brother in you. You gotta operate the easy way. I made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way. Sell it back to the kids. I gotta get paid. Well, hey, but that's the way it is. Come on. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
I'm about to say, and then we know that most of these problems come from the household, you know what I'm saying, that the individual was raised in. It could have been not a lot of love there, you know what I'm saying? The parents could have been missing, you know. It might have just been them raising themselves, which is how I felt when I grew up, you know what I'm saying? I was getting my ass whooped a lot. I keep telling y'all that, 'cause I really did. I still got the whelps on my body, like, type shit, so. But it's like, we had to realize, like, it got to be a point where when you get older, you just got to learn how to forgive those people that hurt you. Find out your best way. I know it's hard, y'all, like, but you can't be a victim your whole life. You know, some point you got to be like, all right, look, this happened to me. I forgive myself for going through it. I forgive the whoever hurt me, and I release that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because as a people, I feel like a lot of us are holding on to a lot of unnecessary trauma. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of unnecessary baggage that we gotta let go. You know what I'm saying? And just me talking about it right now, I'm letting stuff go. So it's just like, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? You never gonna probably fully recover, but here on this realm, we gotta realize, like, we all here to be tested. You're not here to have a perfect life. If you're having a perfect life, I be telling y'all, you might be just a spirit guy. You might be somebody, an angel, damn, came here to help other people evolve. You know what I'm saying? So it's a time and a place in your life where you just gotta decide to release that. Like, as much as you probably grew up thinking somebody owe you something, nobody owes you nothing. Like, the way that the society is set up is to make you think that somebody owes you something. Like, yeah, your mom and dad made you, but they don't owe you nothing. Like, they really don't. You know what I'm saying? Not nobody. God don't owe you nothing. Nobody owes you anything. You know what I'm saying? We are just here to have an experience. The best experience that you have is the one that you will create for yourself. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we can't control is ourselves. That's what we got to realize. When we start realizing that, a lot of the stuff that people do around us, you know what I'm saying, you ain't going to be too pressed about that shit no more. You ain't going to really be worried about what the next motherfucker got going on, you know what I'm saying, what anybody else is doing, because you got to realize, like, you are only in competition with yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just you. It's nothing outside of you that you can control. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stuff going on outside of you. Only thing you can control right now is this vessel right here today. Ahora. I'm learning my Spanish, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is.
And we gotta realize too, you know what I'm saying? This too shall pass. No matter what it is that you're going through right now, it's gonna pass, good or bad. Life go like that for a reason. It's for your own growth. Even though you might not love it, you might wanna, in yourself, stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Stay in this body. Y'all know I'm crazy. Stay in this body. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't realize, but when you do end yourself, let me rewind. Let me take a little step back. When you come in this life, you already on a contract. You're on a contract when you come, because you made an agreement with the Most High. The people who you made an agreement with. I can't say too much on this line, but you made an agreement before you came here to be here. So just imagine what you did when you killed yourself. You broke that contract. So you don't want to find out what happened when you break that contract. So whatever you got going on is better. It's better that you move on from that and like keep trying to grow from that however you can. I don't know y'all's situation, but however you can, pray. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, meditate. Whatever you can do to release that energy. You know what I'm saying? Go out, break some shit. Go fuck some shit up for a little while, but keep your life, you know what I'm saying? Keep your vessel intact, because you are on a contract, y'all. We gotta, they want us to be like, oh, YOLO, you know what I'm saying? You only live once, you know what I'm saying? But you probably live way more than you think you live. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the, especially with these motherfuckers recycling spirits and shit. Goddamn, you die, you think you gonna go on, this, that, and the third, but it's some type of shit that they got technology-wise that's bringing us back. That's why all of this stuff is going on, and these young kids is seeming so grown, because they really have been living this life before. Like, they lived this life. Just like these, quote-unquote pandemic babies. Like, these pandemic babies, don't call them, you can call them what you want to call them. but they are recycled souls. That's why these kids, they are a different type, you know what I'm saying? They are a different type. Even with my daughter Sunny, like, she is so smart, y'all. Like, my daughter's like, I asked her too, I said, are you an ancient? Because there's different type of spirit levels. So I was like, are you an ancient then? She's like, yes. So these kids are not the same as when we was growing up. I know I'm still young, but when y'all was growing up in your 60s, it's different. So, you know what I'm saying? You just got to take your time with yourself. You got to realize, like, you came back when you was supposed to move on. You could have moved on to a whole different fucking planet. But you had to come back here because motherfuckers want to fuck with you on purpose. Like, you got to realize all that built up anger that you got, you not mad at nobody. You just mad that you cannot release that negative energy outside. You're frustrated. You're frustrated. You know, and you know what? You might be mad at somebody. But that's something that you got to deal with on that level. You know what I'm saying? You can't be indirect trying to go around that person. Like, this is what my teachers been letting me know. Like, you just got to face your problems, like, head on. Like, just head on. Like, if you got a problem with something or something going on in your life that you may be afraid of or something, you just got to go straight towards it. Because that be the best way you could go about certain situations. A lot of the times, you know, I don't know everybody's situation, but that's just something that a lot of my teachers will tell me, like, straight up.
Oh yeah. You gotta make a change.
Rap star and actor Tupac
Shakur was riding in his bike. The 25-year-old rapper had long been
is also charged with
And I really love the fact that he had all these different points and aspects about the problems, because it puts it in your face that, yeah, stuff do gotta give. You know what I'm saying? We do gotta make some type of change. You know what I'm saying? The change is uncomfortable. But look how we living. So uncomfortable. Bombs on the street in D.C. and tents in the middle of the 0-degree weather. People coming over here in America thinking that shit is sweet when it's really not. So, yeah, I love every aspect of this song right now. Let's get into it. Let's finish this off.
Pay their respect to the slang rapper.
Not guilty.
To survive. And still I see no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? It's war on the streets and a war in the Middle East. Instead of war on poverty, they got a war on drugs so the police can bother me. And I ain't never did a crime I ain't have to do. But now I'm back with the facts, giving it back to you. Don't let them jack you up, back you up, crack you up, and pimp smack you up. You gotta learn to hold your own. They get jealous when they see you with your mobile phone. But tell the cops I can't touch this. I don't trust this. When they try to rush, I bust this. That's the sound number 2. You say it ain't cool. My mama didn't raise no fool. And as long as I stay black, I got a stage strap. And I never get to lay back. Cause I always got to worry about the payback. Some buck that I roughed up way back. Coming back after all these years. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. That's the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. You're my brother, you're my sister. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
Some things will never change.